Hey everybody, so I wanted to do a recap on what I brought on my 7-day hiking journey on the West Coast Trail because I stoked to do it fully raw. I really was. I made tons of really delicious food and I felt absolutely amazing on the trail. We were hiking some days 16 kilometers a day on the beach, up and down, with the up and down ladders, 100 feet of ladders. It was intense. It was a really great hike, and just being outside in itself is exhausting when you're out there for long periods of time. So I knew that I really wanted to have really nourishing food with me, and I didn't know of anybody that had done it raw before. I don't know of anybody actually who's done an extended hike like that before fully raw. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And something that I brought was not kale. I did, however, make these really amazing salad bars. Everybody likes a good salad bar. And I'm making that right now. So I wanted to show you a few things that I brought on my hike. I'm remaking a lot of that stuff right now because it was just such amazing food, and I couldn't believe that I wasn't eating that in my regular day. So give you a glimpse of the salad bar mix. Now that is celery. So celery, I got kale in there, dates, and lots of sesame. I am in love with sesame. Can't recommend that enough for hiking food. It's a definite go-to. I put it in, I made sesame cookies, I made burgers with sesame, carrot, beet. I made the salad bar with dates. Ooh, look at those dates. With dates, kale, celery, sesame. And I made crackers. Well, these here are actually my pizza crusts. But I also did make crackers with sesame, flax, and sprouted buckwheat. So now I've made a bit of a different combination of those ingredients, and I made pizza crusts. So did I bring? Yes, I actually did bring those with me on the hike too, because we had pizza one night. We had burgers one night. We had pizza. We had sesame cookies every day. These amazing sesame cookies. We had dates, nuts and seeds, dried pineapple. But my highlights were, the highlight for me was the salad bar and the sesame cookie. Oh, and I also brought a pound of chocolate, of raw chocolate that I made. That was incredible. But the whole time, I never had any sort of cravings. I was never feeling, I also brought lots of dried bananas, of course. But yeah, I never had a ton of cravings. I was hungry, I ate, I felt satiated, and that was pretty much, the gist of it. I felt fully satisfied. I thought, oh geez, we brought a pound and a bit of food per day, and it was a perfect amount. I could have eaten more, but I didn't need to. So yeah, I just feel like just over a pound and a half probably would have been, ideal. But I also didn't want to carry a bunch, and I know that, I do burn when I start moving. My body's like a furnace, and I do start burning through fuel. So I did want to ensure that I had lots, but I also didn't want to bring too much, because you're carrying that. My pack weighed 30 pounds. My friend's packs weighed 42 pounds. And I met this guy walking the trail. His pack weighed 60 pounds. I can just imagine how much food was in there. But you know what? Having raw was amazing because there's no carrying the stove, no carrying the pots and the pans and just all those things that come with eating cooked food. There's no spoons, there's no utensils, everything we just assembled. And nothing crumbled because everything had date in it. So you've got all the minerals in the celery, the kale, in the dates, plus in the dates you've got all the sugar. So the body burns sugar for fuel. So the date was in everything, which kept it from crumbling. So I even had date in the crackers, just a little bit, and it, again, didn't crumble. So we had everything, I had everything perfectly, you know, like mashed in my bag. Everything was perfectly mashed in the bag. And, you know, the chocolate was, I had made all these little heart chocolates and it ended up being one big ball. But whatever, it's okay, you pick a piece off and you eat it. Anyway, so we did it, and I wouldn't have done it any other way. I wouldn't have brought any other foods. I highly recommend it. I will be sharing these recipes. If you watch my last video, it shows how to make the pizza crust. And I've got another live video, I think the one before this, if it uploaded, not sure, that's why I'm doing this one. That shows the recipe for the salad bar. So pretty much I did half a blender of celery, then I packed the rest full of kale, and then I put half a pound of dates on top and I blended it, and then I added 2 cups of sesame, and then I did that again. So that's double that mix. So actually 2, 4, I've got 6 cups of sesame in here. I've got a full pound of dates. I have a big handful of kale. And like I said in my last video, I just want to repeat this, I don't use the celery leaves because celery leaves are super, super bitter and they will not taste good in the salad bar. Yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, please leave leave your comments below. If you found this video helpful, which I really hope you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing lots more recipes and tips and tricks on how to just eat more healthy foods and really feel healthy on every level, really feel clear and energized and all those wonderful, wonderful things. So I'm a real big lover of fresh food. It has changed my life, and so I just am passionate about sharing that with all of you. So be sure to subscribe, and also just my last thing, this is going to go on the dehydrator. So I'm going to spread it out on the dehydrator trays. My trays look like this. Right now they've got the pizza crust on there, but I'm going to spread that out on the tray, and then I'm going to dry it for about 24 hours until it's firm. And then we'll have a salad bar, and I'll show you what the results look like in maybe the video tomorrow night. Okay, stay tuned. Lots of love, health, and peace. Bye for now.